everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is RACHELRAE, and today I'm going to have a Wipnchat with you, but instead of working on something, I'm actually going to break down all the diamonds that I was using in Mad Kitty, and I'm going to put them away. So I'm going to show you how I put away my drills when I am finished with a project. I know that it's not completely necessary all the time for everybody, but it's something that I like to do in case I run out of diamonds, which does happen. And because either I spilled too many of them, or maybe just in that particular kit there wasn't enough. And if I don't feel like contacting the company, or if the company is no longer able to get hold of, if I can't get a hold of that company, then at least I have my spare backups. If you're going to dispose, I'm going to get on my high horse. If you're going to dispose of your microplastics, please do it in a safe place or a safe way. I recommend putting them into like a glass container and sealing that shut. That way that all the little pieces don't go everywhere. Okay, so join me. I'm just going to chit chat while I break this down and put these drills away because I want to. I got quite a few people asking me to do this, so thank you. I hope that you're doing well, and I'm gonna talk all about me. I haven't talked about myself at all in the last 3 weeks, and it's eating me up inside because y'all are my outlet, and I feel like I've disconnected a little bit. So what I'm gonna tell you how I'm gonna do this. I've got baggies here that I've saved from toolkits. I've got my container system, which honestly, guys, like, this is not profesh. I know that there are other people who do it, you know, and it looks really, really good. Mine isn't that great, but hey, it works, okay? It works, and that's good enough for me. What I'm doing is I'm going to start with, like, the first number. So Mad Kitty was a round diamond painting, and in the 3865 space in this box, I have several drills, and you can see that the colors are a little different across the board. I'm going to, because I've been like trying to keep them separate, I'm just checking to see if the facets and the color matches, and if it does, nope, it doesn't. If it does, I'll put them together. Those are different too. All right, so I can't keep them together, which means I need to break out a new baggie. And this is the only time I'm really going to explain this. Break out a new baggie here. I'm going to dump these drills into the bag, if I can, without spilling them everywhere. Yep, just like that, and seal it up, and I'm going to put it back in the bag that I had it in. There's no need to label this one because there's so many here with the number on it already, and it all goes into that one big bag. This long bag is actually a toolkit bag. So you know, when you get your toolkits and your diamond paintings, I take the toolkit bag, and I've been using them to house all the little bags so that when I do eventually put it in here, all those little bags are contained together. And when I'm done, I did write on this with a permanent marker, so I'm just going to take a dry erase marker and go over the top, and that'll get it right off. That's how I clean them. You could also use an alcohol wipe with rubbing alcohol, isopropyl alcohol, and that'll clean right off. So let's get into this. I just noticed that that's in the wrong space. I've got work to do with these. What I did actually with this 3844, I mixed in ABs with this color, so I actually have to pick them out. So we'll do that while we talk, because why not, right? So y'all, I have been a bundle of nerves for a few weeks because I am trying to officially make a brand and a business, and I don't want to talk too much about it, but you know, like the waiting part is so difficult because, you know, you have to cross your T's and dot your I's and make sure that everything is good before you can just like go out there and, you know, start doing things. So in the background of a lot of my videos, I have just been, you know, nervously waiting for the moment that I can finally let go and be free and do all the things that I want to do. But right now, that is not the time. So I'm just kind of like, ah, I'm excited and nervous. I'm a ball of anxiety already. And you know how that is. And so, you know, it's just been a few months of me kind of being like, right, when are we going to get this started? When is this going to take off? And I am truly excited. And that's all I can really talk about on that subject at the moment. But I just want to let you know that things are in motion and things are going to get really fun soon, I hope. But with that being said, I have been in a weird funk for a few weeks because of that. Okay. And I know that I have been a little distant. I'm sure that even my mom could probably agree with that. I've just been hard to get a hold of. First, I had the toothache that was, I mean, it was just so painful, y'all. It was tough. They found the infection and it was like, I don't know. I can't explain to you. Face pain is like the worst, right? Face, it really is the worst. And so I was trying to hold it together and not like lash out. And I took a week off. Not because, you know, I didn't want to do the videos and stuff for the channel. It's that I just like physically couldn't. And so after about a week and a few days, I did feel better. After, I think I took 6 days and then I did make a video. I made a DAC video, sneak peeks. And you know, with that, I felt like I lost some of my crafty motivation as well. I think we all go through these cycles. You know, I see it all the time in our Facebook group. Online, we have on Facebook, there's a group called Crafters Anonymous with Mrs. Crochet and Coffee and RACHELRAE. And a lot of people have posted saying, you know, I've lost my mojo. I don't know what I'm going to do. Like, I'm not really into diamond painting or I'm not into cross stitch right now. And I think that's totally normal, especially as the seasons change. Like, I found that I don't want to knit at all right now. It is too muggy and sweaty. Like, ugh. It's only maybe in the upper 60s right now, but it feels so different. You know, I'm used to like wearing hoodies and sweaters and a scarf. It's almost like it's a part of my like everyday outfit at this point. And so sometimes I have to check myself before I go outside because I don't want to be sweating all over the place. But anyway, okay, I think I got all the ABs out of there. Is that an AB? No, I don't think so. Okay. So, yeah, it was a hard time. That was a really difficult time. All of those weeks with the toothache. I'm waiting to get seen still, but I don't have any more pain. So that's awesome. I just couldn't handle it. It was rough. I was taking a lot of painkillers. Do I have any? I don't have any of this number, so I do have to make. I'm using Avery labels. I got these from Walmart many moons ago. Just gonna write the, oh, and there's one right there. You always miss one drill, 3844. I'm gonna write DAC at the bottom. And I've lost the pen's ability to write. Good sign. So yeah, and then after that, after the pain cleared up, the country started to open up a little bit. Like, I'm not gonna sweat about that drill. They had outdoor dining and outdoor drinking. So, you know, we had quite a few friends who contacted us and they were like, oh, please come out and spend time with us. It's been so long. It's literally been, you know, not quite a year, but I'd say it's been like 10 months or something, you know? Unless, well, I didn't get to see anybody at Christmas time, like, you know, people here. Didn't get to see any of my friends here at Christmas time, so when they did open up briefly. So, you know, I'm there and visiting people, and it's been really good fun. We have been very safe, you know, don't worry. But, you know, I feel like everybody has a little bit of social anxiety now. 3857. Yeah, I think it, and I'm saying that, but like, you know, it's to be expected, right? We all feel this way. I need to, my pen won't come back. All right, well, I'll use another pen. Okay. We all kind of feel a bit weird, 3857, right now, like, you know, meeting each other and, you know, being around each other. We've been super careful and been in these like bubbles, you know. A lot of my friends are single and they need that interaction with other people. So they became part of our pod because they don't go and see other people. They don't have anybody to see close to them. So, you know, it's just, it's nice to be able to hang out with them and to spend time with them. But when we do, it feels strange. Does that make sense? Anybody else feel that way at all? 46. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah. Is this a DAC? I think it is. It is now. You know what? I don't care. It is now. I used to be that person that was like, I'm never mixing my drills, but you know what? I'm actually, it's so much work, y'all. It's so much work. So yeah, I've been meeting up with some friends carefully, you know, and that's been wonderful for my mental health. It has made it a little difficult to keep on top of my schedule and stuff like that. So summer months, I may have less videos some weeks. 3846 here. I might have some, you know, fewer videos because of the nature of the summer. And I noticed that there are less people watching as well, which means that they're enjoying their summer. I only have squares in this color. Interesting. So people are out there enjoying their summertime as they should, and I am encouraging you to do that as well. I think that, especially this year, we need to go and be with people. Safely, of course. And I'll get this out of the way now. I'm not vaccinated yet. I don't have the opportunity to register to vaccinate yet. I'm really excited to do it though. And once I get that done, I'm going to feel a lot better. But I know that a vaccine is not a cure. So that's very important too. Gotta remember that. 18, 38, 18, yeah. They got full bags and only squares. Okay. So, in the meantime, you know, James and I have been spending a lot of time together. Obviously, we live together. Neither of us are working. I work quite a bit. He works quite a bit on our things. But, you know, according to, you know, yeah, paper, not really. So we have been trying to keep up with the garden. We have about 3/4 of an acre, I think. Is it half an acre or 3/4? I think it's 3/4 of an acre. And grass grows really fast here. Y'all. James just got home. I told him the story of what happened to me this morning. And then, so, okay, let me talk about my chickens. So if there's something you don't know about me, I have chickens. I have 4 hens. I know how many hens I have. 14. So I have 4 hens, and I have purposefully not created a bond with them. And hear me out. So the first time that I got hens, I was like really, really in love with them. And then, you know, we had them for the whole season, and unfortunately, just checking to make sure these are the same. Yeah. Unfortunately, they mysteriously vanished one late October night, and I'm pretty sure that they were taken by a fox, never to be seen again. And after that, I no longer wanted to have a strong bond, like an emotional bond with my chickens, because I was worried that, you know, these were going to go too. They were going to get stolen and they were going to go, and my heart can't handle that kind of pain. But I really wanted to raise hens because I love raising hens, and I love the eggs and, you know, all the good things that come from them. And they're lovely to have around, you know. It's more like a community pet at this stage because we just give those eggs away to our family members. But anyway, I digress. So I bought them a new feeder from the internet, and the reason that I got them a new feeder is because I have had a murder of crows that live nearby. I have had these crows for weeks stealing my hens' food. And honestly, like, they're eating it way quicker than the hens. So I was like, you know what? I think that it would be better if I get a treatle feeder. And basically what that is where you step on the lever and it gives them access to the food. And that way other birds and rats and mice won't come in and eat the food, but also poo and wee in the food. Because that's not healthy. That's not good for your hens either. And, you know, they can get stuck up in there. It's not a pretty sight. So, right, I digress. I got this treatle feeder, and I have been trying for days. They are so hungry. I've been trying for days to get them used to the feeder enough that that they will get the food from the feeder. Why is it so hard to teach them? It's because I haven't socialized them. So those hens are not socialized with me or James. And unfortunately, it just means that they won't come anywhere near us, and they won't allow us to teach them properly how to use this feeder. And it's actually gotten on my last nerve. Like, I just like, please, do you want to eat or not? Anyway, whatever. That's a drama in my personal life in the moment, is trying to get these chickens to actually eat their food from their new feeder. So I've watched so many videos on it and blogs and everything because I'm worried. Now, I'm not that worried because hens don't actually eat just meal. They actually eat grubs and grass and all kinds of stuff. But it's a good supplement and it helps them to develop the eggs. Where am I? 799? 799. Oh, it goes from 790 to 799. Interesting. I didn't know that. 3787. Do I have one? I only have square. Okay. So 3787 DAC. Cool. Yeah, so that's where I've been and what I've been up to the last few days is trying to get them to eat. I have been diamond painting like crazy lately. I've been trying to stitch, but I feel like, making yourself do a craft is never really the best way. I know some people work that way. My brain doesn't work that way. It has to be challenging and it has to have an achievement. It has to feel new again. And honestly, like diamond painting feels brand new to me again. It's been long enough. I feel like I can just like jump right back into it. 87. It's here. Next is 78. Nope, just have squares for that one too. So I have been diamond painting a lot. I worked a lot on kimono. And if you are, okay, small plug. I have a Patreon. Basically what that is it's like a platform for creators to give you more exclusive content. It is behind a paywall and it's a monthly subscription. So I know it's not for everybody, but it does allow me to share more stuff with you and to give you a more it feels more like a one-to-one experience because there's less people and you get more attention. But also there's different tiers to it and everything. I have more information if you click the Patreon link down in the description. But I have been keeping them up to date with all of the projects that I'm working on in a vlog style video every week. So if you join the vlog tier or higher, you'll get weekly vlogs from me. And I'll show you what I'm working on and what I'm struggling with and all kinds of stuff that's going on in my head, right? That sometimes I just can't put that out here on the channel anymore because trolls, I guess. But I do try to share as much as I can. Obviously, I'm not going to tell you where I live and stuff like that. That would be silly. But you know what I'm trying to say, right? It's a more personalized experience and it's fun. It's fun for you. It's fun for me. So, all that to say that I showed them the progress of kimono from Diamond Shop that I worked on, and I've now put away because I think you might have seen the announcement already. So the big news is that Mrs. Crochet and Coffee and I are going to be doing a diamond paint along. We are starting Where the Fun Never Ends by Manny Manzano Diamond Art Club. And we are, I almost did the wrong thing. And we are going to be working on this canvas together. It's just going to be a DP along. So if you don't have that particular kit, you could use any rainbow themed kit. It doesn't have to be a new whip or anything like that. Just join us. You can use the hashtags and then we can follow your progress and see what you're working on. I think it would be really fun to see what you're working on as well. And we're just gonna diamond paint the same kit together, I've been looking forward to this for months. We decided to do this before she started to move, and I've been waiting, a little impatiently, but obviously for obvious reasons, I am not going to be like, you're moving, how dare you, I want to diamond paint. That would be silly. No, I'm just excited to start this kit because I need some rainbows in my life right now, y'all. It has been just the amount of stress. Like I'm getting actual acne from the stress of all the things going on in my personal life. And it's really embarrassing, you know, because I'm a stress and hormonal acne prone individual. So unfortunately, those are the things that I have to deal with. Okay, that's 55. Yeah, 55. So that's kind of what's going on. 3371. 3371 is here. And I think we didn't set like a particular start date. So if you want to start right now, go ahead. Like, why not? But I think that we are going to be starting next week in our Wipnchats. So if you want to wait, you can, but you don't have to. You can start right now if you want. I'm going to break this down, kit this down, and then I'm going to kit up where the fun never ends. And I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I want to see all those pretty rainbow colors right now. So what are you working on at the moment? What are you crafting on? Are you doing like a rotation? Do you work on different crafts on different days? Let me see. Where am I now? 3371. I know some people, they stick to the schedule and they say like, oh, Wednesdays I work on this and Thursdays I work on this, but I'm not, oh gosh, hold on. I lost the bag. Y'all, where did it go? Oh no. Oh no. Oh, there it is. Okay, good. Whew. See, this is not very high tech, but it doesn't need to be because I only access it like a few times a year. If that. This is the first time I'm painting that I've finished in ages. Yeah, I can't with the daily crafting schedule with, you know, different projects on different days. I am in awe of people who can though. So, I've talked about her before. She's a cross stitcher and her channel name is Handwork Maniac. Her name is Brenda and she's very focused. She's got a schedule. She does things by the schedule, which is good for her, and I'm in awe. But when it gives me hives, like even thinking about sticking to something like that much. But if I did, maybe I'd actually get some stuff done. Who knows? Who knows? I feel like I have to be in the mood to do something in order for it to actually get done. You know what I mean? But let's see. What else has been going on? We have been going on, I have to be careful what I say here because she's going to get excited. She's sitting across from me on the chair. We have been going on the W's every day. And I have been really loving it. So we go around this time every day. And today the weather is really nice. There's big fluffy clouds, but you can see the sky beyond, which is wonderful. Always a good sign. Let me get my next color, 939. And this is going to have lots of bags. Come on, 939. Yeah, nope, that's 938. 939, loads of bags. I'm going to pick this first one because that is a Diamond Art Club. It's been really, really nice doing physical stuff every day. Unfortunately, I don't think that my body is changing at all. So I need to get fit in other ways. So I need to focus on nutrition and other exercise. I know how to fix the problem, but I just haven't been in the mindset to do a proper job of it. You know what I mean? Which is unfortunate because health is wealth. You hear that a lot, right? Taking care of your mind and body is very important. And I think it's easy to let go of taking care of your body when your mind is under attack. But I've heard that actually, you know, if you do focus on taking care of your body, it will help your mind as well. So that's where I am with that. I want to get stronger and I want to feel better overall. It's not just about the outer appearance. It's about, you know, not running out of breath when I, you know, walk up a hill or something. So yeah, that's focus on that. The weather has been getting nicer, so I'm thinking about going swimming more. Hopefully, I've seen there have been some E. coli warnings lately, so we haven't been able to go to our local beaches. Now, I'm going to have to go and get my other box because I've just reached the end point of this one, so I'll be right back. I just had a peek outside, and it looks like they might be getting it. Fingers crossed. Hopefully. Oh gosh, it's just been so long. 8:23. Okay. And speaking of that, actually, I've been on TikTok a lot. I haven't been making any videos. I do have a TikTok account, but I'm, you know, I think it's RACHELRAE Craft, but I don't have any content really, because I just don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. But anyway, I'm an old fogey. I don't know what I'm doing. But I was on TikTok, right? And I found this content creator who, she makes videos about cleaning and organizing. And wow, was she ever like super inspirational, right? So I clean, but I'm not the kind of person who cleans all the time. You know what I mean? I clean when it's necessary. I do my dishes, you know, I do my laundry and everything, but it's not like, you know, I don't know, hyper focused cleaning. But actually her TikTok is all about how it helps her mental health to do this, right? And I think it benefits people who are more like on the OCD kind of side of things, because it does calm your mind if you have to have things in a certain way. And I get that, and I don't want to get like that because that would actually hurt more than it would help. But I am in love with restock videos. So basically what that means is that she's cleaning out the fridge, and then she has a compartment for everything. So she has kids, and she's got like juice boxes and, you know, little snacks, little string cheese and Go-Gurts and whatever. And her bottles of water and soy milk and everything. And I'm just like, wow, it is so hypnotizing watching her put these things away in her fridge. And I don't know why. Don't know why. I find it really satisfying. So it's kind of inspired me to clean out my fridge today. Do you ever get like that? Do you ever like watch a video somewhere and you just go, yeah, I'm going to do that? I don't think that I'd get to the point where I'd be, you know, binning all of my little, I don't even have things that come in, you know, single serving sizes. I don't do that because of the environment, but I love watching that. It's so soothing. Anyway, I don't know why I got on that topic at all. But yeah, I've been kind of in that bubble. 775. I love that I've gotten to the point where I don't have to make bags for these colors because they're very common. I'm going to kit up using these containers. So Where the Fun Never Ends is going to be using these containers. And I'm so excited. 44. Is that this one? Yeah. One at the front. Oh, wow. Big old bag. Are these the same? They're not the same drills. That's the only problem. Okay. Well, that's fine. Not the same quality. So I'm just going to put this out. I can't get past it. I won't put them together. I just can't. It hurts. It hurts me. So, yeah, I'm super excited to be diamond painting with my friend, Leisha, Mrs. Crochet and Coffee. And like I said, really looking forward to this particular canvas because I'm going to do it so that I do a character or an element at a time. Because I want to watch it come to life like that. And I've never done a canvas like that. And I remember watching someone, I can't remember exactly who it was, but I remember watching them and being like, oh my gosh, I love the way that this looks when you do it this way. Oh, who was it? Was it, I can't remember her name on Instagram. I think it was someone on Instagram. 642, we don't have any 642s. And she had this, it was a diamond painting of like teddy bears and stuffed animals, 642. And it was so cute the way that it came to life when she did each teddy bear at a time. I really liked that. So I'd like to do that with this, but just do each character at a time. Oh, I see the kitty cats. I have some neighborhood cats that come around. I think James is going to feed her. She's a little tortoise shell cat, and then there's a black cat, which I think is male. And we're trying to get them to trust us enough to get close enough so that we can get them neutered if they're not neutered already. Because you know how cats, like outdoor cats, belong to more than one person. More than one household. So we feed them as well. I like having them around. They're super cute. I wish I could have an indoor cat, but Luna really would not like that at all. At all. So we don't have a cat. Oh, a lot of you were asking the question. So you know how I've been making these videos with James, and he's loving it, by the way. He is absolutely loving it. I get asked this a lot, like, how did we meet? How did he and I meet? We actually met while teaching in South Korea. So I taught English over there for 4 years, 598, there you are. Taught English there for 4 years. In my second year, I think I was there for a year and a half, and in my second year, I met him. We met on New Year's Eve on it was a skiing trip, but we weren't actually skiing at all. We were just going, because friends were going, and we just sat in a cafe, most of the time, and drank hot chocolate and just had a little bit of time, spending time with them. And please ignore the podcast in the background. Hopefully it doesn't demonetize my videos. Anyway, so we were there for 2 days, and we watched the sunrise on this beach, and it was so cool. And yeah, it was the first time that we had met. And after that, we started dating, and he moved in with me later on, and it was just a whole thing. And then eventually we had to decide where we were going to live, and we thought, well, we'll just go and spend the summer in Ireland, and that was it. That was the end of that. That is the story, as they say. And since then, like, I've lived here. We got married in 2016, and yeah. yeah, that's pretty much it. That's how we met. We met over in Korea, teaching English. Sometimes I wonder, like, you know, where would we be if we were living there now? Like, what would we be doing? I don't know if we would have made it, though. I still think that even if we had stayed another year, I think I would have wanted to leave pretty much immediately after that. I did not have a very good experience in my last year and a half there. And I love the people. I love the food and everything. But the job that I was working for was very difficult for me. So I was like, you know what? That's it. I'm done. Can't do it anymore. 414 DAC. Looks like I wrote die, but I wrote DAC. And yeah, the rest is history. My family, like a long time ago, I'm talking like great grandparents came from Ireland. So I do have family here somewhere. I have not looked for them yet. Maybe one day I will, but that's gonna be that's gonna be a lot of digging, I think. But sure, I'm sure that I did do a DNA test. I never really talked about that actually, and I meant to. So hey, it works. I'll talk about it right now, real quick. So I had a DNA test done to see what my ancestry is, and I went through myheritage.com, and my results were quite interesting. So I am obviously mostly Irish, Scottish, Welsh. They say, you know, it's like Celtic or something. Then there's English. English is another big part of my heritage. And then Balkan. I'm about a quarter Balkan, which is the area that's in the, you know, around the Mediterranean, the North Mediterranean, which would explain, you know, why I don't burn in the sun. Not very much anyway. I mean, my face does, but I think everybody's face burns in the sun. And yeah, so that was really interesting. I also have something like 1.2 or 1.3% Mesoamerican. So from Chile, Argentina, that kind of area. 356. But that and the information about the Mesoamerican, I didn't know any of that. And there's a long, complicated family history to that, but I did not expect it. That's part of the reason why I got my DNA tested. Hi, baby. Was because I didn't really know a part of my family, and I was just interested to answer those questions. And it's just left me with more questions. So I don't know if it's necessarily the best thing to do if you don't, you know, if you're looking for family. But I've been matched with a few people as, you know, like third cousins and things like this. So I'm in contact with a few people, but not, you know, not close contact, but some. Mostly in like Boston and areas like that. 356 is here. Perfect. And then 355. 355. They're both square. Excuse me. I don't have any bigger baggies on me right now. So that will have to do. 355 DAC. We're almost done. And I'm going to end the Wipnchat when I finish this. So I know it's probably going to be short today. But there are just some things that I wanted to share with you, you know, and it feels like it's been forever. What else? What else? I have a lot of ideas for things that I'd like to share with you all. And I know that I've been, like I said, I've been slacking on a few things. You know, I've been slacking on, oh, I told this to my patrons. I didn't tell you all. I've been slacking on taking pictures, and I'm really sorry about that. Like, I want to get more involved, but I feel like there were things that were holding me back mentally for a little while. So I just had to, like, what is it? I had to hear the answer. You know, I had to get confirmation that everything was going to be okay before I felt able to continue pouring my heart into this, because it takes a lot of work. So if you're an aspiring YouTuber, like as in anybody can make a channel, okay? Everybody can make a channel, and I'm not out here saying that I am an expert, because I am no expert, okay? I do the bare minimum, I think, sometimes, and I'm lucky to be where I am. But it's a lot more than it looks like. When you watch a channel, you might think, oh, that looks so easy. I could do that in my sleep. There's a lot more to it. So, and especially if you want to try to make a career or anything, like, it's a lot of commitments and time spent, and my biggest advice is just to be you, be yourself. Don't be afraid of being yourself, and prepare yourself for rejection. A lot of rejection. It's hard out there on the internet, and especially when you're a new creator, people will eat you up. And even when you're a big creator. Okay, I've been doing this for a few years, and I'm definitely not blowing my horn here, but I've done this for a few years to get where I am. It is a hobby, and it's morphed from just a hobby, you know, obviously, but I've learned a lot, and I've had to grow a really thick skin, and I learned that I can't be a people pleaser, and I've lost quite a few people because either they expected too much of me, or they were demanding of something, time, energy, emotion, resources, whatever it might be. And when I present a boundary, because you still have to, we all have boundaries, you know, if you don't have boundaries, people will push them all the time. And that's really important in your personal life, even if you're not a creator. It's really important to have boundaries and to know where your stopping point is, because people in your family, your friends, whoever, well, your friends shouldn't push your boundaries, but I hope you understand what I mean. There are people that are going to say, you know, I need this and this and this from you because you have this skill. And if you say yes to everyone, then you're going to have absolutely no time to develop yourself and make yourself better, because you're worried about making the people around you better. There's a fine balance there, and you can balance it, but don't be afraid to put your foot down and have a boundary either. The chicken, sorry, I'm getting hand signals from James saying that the chickens are eating from the feeder. Hang on. All right, live with Rachel. She is eating from the feeder. Okay, hopefully the other chickens will learn from her. Oh my God. Oh, that's great news. Okay. Whew. And then, oh, and good timing too, because I'm on the last one. So here's all of my 310. Actually, this isn't all of it. I also have all of these as well. I have plenty of 310. And I'm going to find the biggest bag I have. that is Royal Diamond Painting. They have a different type of drill. DAC, Home Fun. Why do I even have that? Take that out. That's Royal Diamond Painting. I don't know who that is, but I have a lot more drills than that. Let's just start a new bag. I don't have a bigger bag, do I? I don't think I do. See, I've labeled them S and R, round and square. These drills are from a long time ago, and these are not great drills either, so I'm going to throw them out too. I don't know why I was keeping them. They shed like crazy. And I have a bigger bag than that. Are these big bags? No. Well, we're going to try our best. Yeah, I think that'll work. So yeah, guys, I mean, I don't want to discourage anybody, you know, especially if you just want to make a channel to show your crafts and stuff and like, you know, share that with the community, that's cool. It's just when you have the express interest of getting monetized and you want it to become a career or a business, please do your research. It's a lot more involved than you might think, especially with like taxes and all that kind of stuff. And I don't know if everybody thinks about that. I certainly know that young people who are still in school might not have all of those, oh gosh, they're getting everywhere. All those resources to understand all of that. And especially if you're international like myself, things can get a little bit messy and it takes a lot longer than you expect. But I don't want to give up. I don't want to give up hope because I really, really enjoy making videos for you. It's become an outlet. It's become a way for me to heal my, you know, my mental health is improving because of this. And I don't want to let that go. I don't want to stop, so I won't. All right, well, that is it for me. That is it for me today. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I need to tell you about before I let you go. There will be an update to the Etsy eventually. I've had to wait. So there are things like my glow-in-the-dark butterflies. There are other things in the store as well. I do make cover minders. I have diamond painting pens. Some of them, the cover minders, can be used as needle minders for cross stitch. And yeah, I've got that Etsy store up. It doesn't have everything that I want to sell on it yet, but it has some things. I will be putting up some auctions this week for Pride. I'm going to try to do some charity auctions on my Instagram account. So if you're not following my Instagram, it is at RACHELRAE Craft. Let's see, what else? Is there anything else? I feel like I always forget something. I think that's it for today. I want to thank you so much for joining me, for consistently coming back and just watching and listening to me. If there's anything that you'd like to see, please mention it in a comment and I will add it to the list of videos that I would love to make for you all. No matter how small you might think it is, it'll help someone and I'm here for it. So I just want to say thanks again for your support, your kind words, your thoughtful comments. I hope you all have a wonderful week ahead and I will see you soon in my next video. Take care, everyone. Bye.